While we sing, we're going to do two smarts at one time.
Big dreams, lots of big dreams.
At Enoda Multiple Intelligences Academy in Gainesville, Georgia, the question is not how smart are you? The question is how are you smart?
I'm word smart because I love to read and I love to write.
I am mostly visual smart. I'm body smart because I like sports and to dance.
Nature smart and people smart.
Because if there was only one smart school, at least if I didn't know something, it wouldn't make me feel like a total idiot.
Enoda Elementary is one of a handful of schools in America with curriculum based on the theory of multiple intelligences. The theory suggests that there are 8 different ways in which humans learn. It was developed by Dr. Howard Gardner.
If we all had exactly the same kind of mind and there was only one kind of intelligence, then we could teach everybody the same thing in the same way and assess them in the same way, and that would be fair. But once we realize that people have very different kinds of minds, different kinds of strengths, some people are good in thinking spatially, some people are good in thinking language, other people are very logical, other people need to do hands-on, they need to actually explore actively and to try things out. Once we realize that, then education which treats everybody the same way is actually the most unfair education.
Which continent would you choose?
In Amy Anderson's first grade class, students work at various stations that utilize different smarts.
My job is never boring. It's always exciting to see what the children are going to bring to the lesson because I'm allowing them to put their whole selves into it.
Three.
I try to give children an opportunity to practice all their smarts because they're still learning about themselves and still deciding what it is that they feel best about.
South America, in my hands.
I have a group in the hall, and they are using their music smart so that they can practice naming continents and oceans and their locations in the world.
Whole world in my hands. This is a flip book, and then we put the cities and the states.
Then they're using the work that's already been done in the hall and transferring that to a flip book that they can illustrate using their picture smart. Another group is working on math facts using dominoes so that they can use their picture smart and their logic smart. And then I have a third group that's using their body smart to throw the checkers at the target and then record their number using their logic smart on the board.
And then a 1.
So we try to allow children to shine in the things that they truly feel good about. And if we find that thing that they feel most confident doing, then we can use that to help them achieve other milestones.
The Georgia Performance Standards are state mandate standards that students have to master before being promoted to the next grade level. Multiple intelligences allows teachers to teach those standards in a variety of ways so that students can actually understand them, and the way that a teacher can grade that is not necessarily by a letter grade, but more so with a rubric that really goes into detail about what that child has mastered.
Remember, you're just working it through, confirming your answers at the end.
Pre- and post-tests given every 9 weeks help teachers plan each child's individual learning strategy.
Everything is individualized for a particular student because, as we all know, students learn at various paces. And so the pre- and post-test allows us to get a great feel of what the students have mastered and what they haven't mastered.
What were those called? It was a figurative language. Do you remember which one? Similes. Good, Dusty.
I'll look at the diversity in this population. We have non-English speaking students, non-English speaking parents, economically disadvantaged students. We have country club students. The test scores are better than any place I've seen in the state. We shouldn't look like this on paper. Then you walk in a classroom, you see the quality of instruction, and you see the multiple intelligences respected. You start understanding this is why we look good on paper.
To expand on the SMARTS concept and make Enoda a fun place to be, parents and staff turned the school into Smartville,
Let me outstamp it, okay?
a place where students get